Hi, my name is Jack, my pronouns are he, him, his, and today's video is called Where is My Chest Hair? Today's video is about being a late bloomer as a biological man. So, when I started growing up, I realized growing up is probably like the age 12 to 13. I was still trying to find my sexuality out, my life, what I was feeling, especially considering that when I was younger, I didn't feel any sexual attraction towards women at all, and I realized that later. Probably around 13, 14, I realized I did not get an erection towards women at all. That's not something that, came up, ever happened to me. And I thought I was weird. I thought I was different. Cause I always heard like at the 5th grade puberty talk that, everyone had been so attracted to this woman, so attracted to that woman. And I was just kind of there out in the open, not really knowing what to do about myself. So when I had hit 15, I still was much shorter than everyone else, didn't have any hair, I had a way squeakier voice, I still felt like a little kid, and then when I hit 15, everything shot up immediately. And so in the span of a year, I had grown like 5 or 6 inches, and then like my voice had dropped down, and I was growing hair on my face, on my armpits, on my chest, on my stomach, everywhere. I started growing hair, and it was just kind of like shocking that it all happened immediately. But in reality, everyone's, sense of puberty all happens different, and everyone's chemistry is completely different, and, the amount of testosterone you produce as a male is completely just up to the way you were born and the chemistry in your brain. So as I was starting to, go through all these changes, I noticed that it was really abrupt and intense. And so it would be like when I started smelling. And so like my feet would stink way more than anyone else just because I was, starting puberty at 15 and everything was just so delayed and so much later. My sex drive increased like crazy. After I realized I was gay, I, realized what I wanted and realized that, sex is something that I wanted to do and have. And, everything started changing, and that included, some experiences with mental health and not feeling good enough with, the way my body was looking and the way I was growing up. Cause, weight gain is also a thing that people don't talk about with male puberty, and certain things just like that never happened for me. Like in the 5th grade puberty class, we always talked about like wet dreams and stuff like that. I've never had one. I've never experienced it. It's not something that's happened. And so I thought I was wrong, and I thought that there was something wrong with me. But in reality, puberty is just something that happens to everyone, and it just comes and goes in differently for everyone. So yeah. Thanks for watching. That was my experience with male puberty. Goodbye.